Yo, check 1, 2.
Hip hop to the max. The best in the beat. All the hip hop.
It's Headkrack's hip hop spot.
What's going on, America? Time right now is the bottom of the hour. Here's what's going on in the world of hip hop. Cardi B, she is partnered with Tinder. Is she on there as a person looking for some love? Somebody to swipe on? No. She's actually teamed with them for a new competition. What they're doing is this thing called the Swipe Off. It's a nationwide college competition that will crown the most right swiped school.
So
the school, what's up?
No, go ahead.
So the school that uses Tinder the most will face off in a single elimination format, kind of like March Madness. And it's going to follow the same style as a regular bracket. Now, they'll have to try to outswipe their competition and advance to the next rounds. The rounds will last from like 2 to 4 days. And the winner will be announced April 18th. And also the winning school will get a bundle airlifted to their school so they can get cured of all the diseases they'll get by using Tinder.
Right. That's what I was going to ask. So all the students that go to these universities participating, I'm lost, dude.
So basically, they just want people at the university to be on Tinder. Which ultimately, you're going to have a lot of people who might end up just dropping out of college because they get pregnant because people are making bad decisions. People are using condoms way less than ever before. And y'all going to be looking like crackle bars underneath. I'm just saying. Do your Google, stay protected, folks. Come on now. Moving on, another hip-hop news. Let's talk about rapper DMX. He has been sentenced to 1 year in prison. Now, this is because he failed to pay $1.7 million in federal taxes. Now, it could have been way worse because he got hit with 14 counts initially, and they was really trying to throw like 44 years at dude initially, but he took a plea, and they just gave, all right, cool, we just gonna hit you for one, and that one had a maximum of 5 years. But, so his attorney, Murray Richmond, played DMX's music video in court. He played the song Slippin', like I'm slipping, falling, I can't get up. He played that, and I was like, yesterday, I don't know if y'all heard it, but I was like, yo, the key to DMX's defense is to prove that he would be better off not in jail. Like, it would be safer for the other opponents. Like, he should have played these songs that proved that he would actually be a threat to people in prison.
If I got to bring it to you cowards, then it's gonna be quick. Oh, you made them in the jail before? Suck my.
You don't want nobody doing that to the other prisoners.
Nope.
And then what about this from the same song?
You remind me of a strip club, 'cause every time you come around, it's like, what? I just gotta get my.
Not cool, bro. Also this.
Whatever it is you puffing on, I got you thinking that you Superman. I got the kryptonite, should I smack him with my in the mic?
So by his own admittance and his own lyrics, like prison, sexual assault could go up a lot. But wait, DMX even said worse things in other songs that they could have played.
I stop a mud hole in your face, mother. Rip your butthole out of place.
Why is he doing this? I don't know. But what about this one?
Leave you all bloody service with a smile. And all you that been to jail before know that it's about to get thick. Let's get it on, baby.
So at the end of the day, would you rather him raise the crime rate in prison?
Right.
With his sexual assault raps? Or would you rather him just like, have him out in the street, like, slowly pay it off his taxes? Because when he gets out of jail, you still got to pay it back.
Yeah.
So anyway, I digress. Hold your head, DMX.
Hold your head, baby.
Not literally.
And he said it
was... damn.
For this and other stories, I'm following Twitter, Instagram, and SoundCloud, HEADKRACK.
Gina.
that might have been your
biscuits, Gina.
That might have been your best hip-hop report since we've been on air, dude.
I'm in the Wild Wild West trying to do my best, man. Coming up next hour, Drake's trying to switch sides, and we got your chance to win up to $1,000 later on this morning. It's Rickey Smiley Morning Show. We need your wake-up call.
1-866-9 Ricky. That's 1-866-9 RICKEY. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
The Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
You know, before Boost, our phone bill was obscene. I had to hide it from the kids. So, we switched to Boost and got lines for the whole family with unlimited gigs for a much more family-friendly price. It's nice to have a phone bill that doesn't require parental controls.
For the top of the hour, Derez Deshawn out there doing things the harder way. Man, that dude is singing his life.
All day long.
With his song.
Foreground, background, sideground.
Tenor, alto tenor, soprano tenor. Yo, he's doing all of it. All right, so on the line, just in case you missed it earlier, we got a young lady by the name of Joy on the line. She wanted to take the Rickey Smiley Morning Show challenge. And the person that she wanted that smoke with this morning was the brat. Who's, right now, she's 1-0. Brat out here giving her best work. So the way the game works is like this. I'm gonna run through a series of questions. You have 10 seconds to answer them all. And Brat, before you leave the room, the theme today are things or people named Williams. You got that, Brat? You got that, Joy?
Shouldn't have told her that.
Nah, we gotta tell them that.
Brat got the edge because
they both.
She can start thinking about that now.
Apparently, you haven't paid attention to the game.
Absolutely, but if you know, that's a hint, so you can think about.
You get to have that.
It's like the guideline for today's quiz.
I say we make it tougher, man.
It's tough already. As soon as you hear that
Hollywood
timer.
said, dog, be quiet. Just be quiet.
All right, here we go. So, all right, Joy, are you ready, sweetheart? How come I can't hear Joy now? Joy, you there, baby? You put on the wrong line. Oh, I did? Oh, how about that? Joy, you there?
Yes, I'm here.
I'm sorry, my fingers are stupid. All right, here we go. So I'm putting 60 seconds on the clock. Are you ready?
Yes.
And you do understand these are things of people named Williams, correct?
Correct.
All right, here we go. She was a singer and former Miss America. You can pass if you want.
Pass.
He was a comedian who played an alien on TV.
Pass.
She was a talk show host.
Pass.
She is the youngest of the tennis superstar sisters.
Serena.
Correct. This music producer is always happy.
Pharrell.
Pimp down. Pimp down. What comedian said this?
Cat Williams.
One of the members of Destiny's Child.
Michelle Williams.
All right. He was a former talk show host.
Montel Williams.
Yes. She is the oldest of the tennis superstar sisters.
Venus Williams.
Yeah. He's Tony Braxton's fiance.
I don't know Birdman's real name.
Good enough. Good enough.
There you go.
Yeah. You didn't have to know his full government name. Yo, congratulations. You did swimmingly well. I was like, man, we got to put her on a short bus. But
Not bad. Not bad.
Y'all sound like y'all cheering.
Yo, Brat, she came through in the Clutchington and got 7.
Oh, I quit already then.
Yo, come on, Brat. You got
I'm
these.
not finna get embarrassed.
You got this
now.
briggity tag.
Brat, it's light work. It's light work. Are you ready, Brat?
Yeah, I'm ready as I'm gonna get.
We're firing up the clock. Here we go, Brat. All right. She was a singer and former Miss America. You can
Denise Williams, what's her name with the pretty eyes? Vanessa Williams.
Correct. He was a comedian who played an alien on TV.
Alien on TV, pass.
All right. She's a talk show host.
Wendy Williams.
She's the youngest of the tennis superstar sisters.
Venus Williams.
No.
Serena Williams.
Yep. There you go. This music producer is always happy.
Pharrell Williams.
Pimp down.
Cat Williams.
One of the members of Destiny's Child.
Michelle Williams.
He was a former talk show host.
Byron Williams. Arsenio Williams. Dwayne Williams.
She is the oldest of the tennis superstar sisters.
Montel Williams. The superstar. The other one's Montel Williams. The older of the superstar sisters. Williams. The superstar sisters.
Of tennis playing.
So Serena Williams. No. Venus Williams.
There you go. He is Tony Braxton's fiance. Hold on, let me count these up. 1 for Brat, 2 for Brat, 3 for Brat, 4 for Brat, 5 for Brat, 6 for Brat, 7 for Brat, 8 for Brat.
Hey!
Yo, it was so close.
Oh, what was the one question? Engaged to Tony Braxton. When my thing expired, it was Brian Baby Birdman Williams.
That is correct. And the comedian who played an alien on TV, that's Robin Williams.
Robin Williams. Why you ain't say Miss Doubtfire or something? Who's the alien?
Because I didn't write
What
the
alien
question.
was
Mork and Mindy.
That's way out of our demographics. Some damn Mork and Mindy.
Yeah, no one was
Kids
alive
don't
before
know
85.
Nanu.
I didn't write this question. You got to go down the hall, look at the guy who wrote the questions. Anyway, so congratulations. Thank you for playing, Joy. Would you like to kick a shout out before you go?
Yes, I want to give a shout out to my coworkers here at especially yours, Child Development Center here in Richmond, Virginia.
All right, cool.
And LBA.
Well, shout out to you and shout out to your coworkers. Being that you didn't win, right, I'm going to tell you something I'm not telling anybody else that's listening to the radio right now.
Okay.
We're giving away up to $1,000 this morning. We're actually giving away $1,000 right now. I'm only telling you this, nobody else. If you go to RickySmileyMorningShow.com right now, you can go get the PIN number so you can win that money. But only you have this information. No one else knows this, okay?
No one else.
All right?
All right. Don't tell nobody because you don't want to share that stack.
That's right.
No.
We want it to be fair for you.
Yeah.
And no one else. Have a blessed one, okay?
You too.
Thank you.
Wake up calls up next.
I'm undefeated.
What's that number, Juicy?
18669 Ricky.
Morning show.
Hey, yo, here we go. What's the deal?
News, sports, and hip hop.
It's larger than life.
And this is what's trending right now.
Trending topics.
All right, time right now is 13 minutes after the top of the hour.
All right, y'all, the Wake Up Calls is brought to you by America's Best. Don't overpay for your eyewear. Head to America's Best and get 2 pairs and a free exam for just $69.95. It's not just a better deal, it's America's Best.
Thank you, Pimpin' Hips. What's going on in the world of hip-hop? Drake, switching teams. Is he leaving Cash Money? No, not exactly. He's about to go get some Cash Money, though. He used to be a Nike dude, down with Jordan Brand. Now, he's Team Adidas, apparently. He was recently spotted rolling around, rocking like some Adidas sweatpants. And usually like it's a subliminal move towards like some bigger and better things, man. So look forward to some Drake Adidas gear coming real soon. That's gonna be dope. I've always been like an Adidas guy by trade.
Yeah, but walking away from Jordan, that's a big move.
Yo, but look at the way the sneaker culture shifted, Mike. More and more people are like, switching over to Adidas a little bit. I mean, even though Nike and Jordan Brand is still huge overall,
right?
But, we'll see where that goes. Moving on, another hip hop news. Rapper XXXTentacion. He is in a little situation where a video released the other day with him snuffing some woman in the side of the head, and his lawyer was like, "Oh, that's a long time ago. He's a changed man," and they were just playing. Apparently not. The girl in the video explained, "Hey, listen, man. I was 16, and basically, she didn't release the video. Somebody else did, and the person was like, hey, why you over here messing up that man's life?" And he's like, yo, at the time I was walking around looking like 21 Savage because of the scars on my face due to domestic bouts with XXXTentacion. And the person added, I feel you, but still, I don't think don't think I'm trying to come for you. Trust me, I feel you. But here's the thing: don't ever make somebody of domestic violence feel like they're wrong for outing the person who's domestically abusing them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, these are actual real victims here. And if you're a woman right now, young lady, even an older lady who's in a situation where you getting hit in a way that you don't appreciate, man, bounce.
Done.
Call the cops on that dude.
Don't even think about it.
It's not gonna get better.
Right.
It can only get worse. So move correctly, y'all. Last little thing I got for you. Let's talk about this new movie that's coming out tonight. It's called Ready Player One. Imagine if you had the movie Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory and sprinkled a whole bunch of dope pop culture references in it and gave people guns.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, exactly. Ready Player One. It's good. It's really good. Shout out to Lena Waithe, who's in there. You might know Lena Waithe. She's one of the producers and the writers for the TV show Chicago, The Shot.
Right.
That I finally saw. I'm one episode away from finishing. I'm watching it late. But Lena Waithe is great in that one. Also, so is TJ Miller and the rest of the cast. If you want something to go watch with your kids and have a great time, check out Ready Player One. It's out now. That's it for me. For this other stories, I'm following Twitter, Instagram, and SoundCloud. HEADKRACK.
Good morning, Crackling. Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brad, and these are the headlines that are trending right now at RickySmileyMorningShow.com. In sad news today, the California man killed by Sacramento police for holding his cell phone will be laid to rest today. The Reverend Al Sharpton is expected to deliver a eulogy at the funeral of Stephon Clark. Meanwhile, 6 Howard University employees are no longer with the school following an investigation into misappropriation of financial aid funding. The school says an outside auditor found that between 2007 and 2016, several employees got school grants in addition to discounts on tuition that exceeded the total cost of attendance and kept the difference.
Come on, bruh.
Lord have mercy. The employees were fired last year. That is crazy. These students out here trying to get an education, their parents struggling to pay the bills, and you taking that is horrible.
And the main dude was on the gram stunting
on the gram. Like, y'all crazy. I don't understand these people today. I don't understand. If you gonna steal, you gonna on it?
Yeah, like I'm all good for a good joke, but not at the expense of like other people not being able to go to school because you joke somebody.
Yeah, people trying to get an education, bruh, and apparently you need one. But anyway, last but not least, drivers in a new survey say distracted driving is the #1 danger on the road. 88% of people surveyed by the AAA say distracted driving is the worst threat to safety. Aggressive driving was second, followed by drivers using drugs and drunk driving. Oh, Lord have mercy. To get caught up on those stories and more, you can go to RickySmileyMorningShow.com. I'm your girl, Brad. You can catch me on all my social media at So Brad. What up with them sports rock teasers?
My knees. LeBron James. Yes. LeBron, he ties Michael Jordan all-time NBA record, 866 straight games with 10 points or more. Did this against the team that Michael Jordan owns, ironically, the Charlotte Hornets last night. So big up to LeBron right there. Isaiah Thomas, Los Angeles Laker Isaiah Thomas, having hip surgery on that bad hip of his, man, that had him sidelined most of the season. Word is that Lakers still want to entertain his services possibly for years to come. So don't let this hip surgery scare them away. So we'll see what happens. McDonald's All-American Games went down last night. I was there. Most popular player was injured. I'm talking about Duke commit Zion Williamson. If you don't know about him, Google him, man. Off the chain. He dislocated his thumb on his right hand. He's left-handed, so he'll be all right. But 4 of the McDonald's All-Americans will be headed to Duke next year. The boys' MVP last night was Nasir Little, heading to North Carolina, and the girls' MVP was Kristen Williams. She heading to UConn. The New York Giants are not shopping their star wide receiver Odell Beckham Jr., but if they let him go, they said they want 2, not 1, but 2 first-round draft picks. And I think they'll get that. And I'm just going to put a little bird out there, the little message. The L.A. Rams may be the team to bite on this. Stay tuned for that. Speaking of the Rams, stop the music for this, Headkrack. For the first time ever, an NFL team will have men on its official cheerleading squad as routine performers. Now, the Baltimore Ravens and Indianapolis Colts, they have men who perform stunts with the female cheerleaders, but they don't dance.
Okay.
Bring the music back up. So there it is. So good. That's kind of cool for the LA Rams. They got 2 men that's going to be joining the squad, dancing in the routines now.
Okay.
There it is.
It sounds real tough.
Absolutely, man.
All right, cool. Thanks, Rock.
So follow me on Instagram, Twitter, at RockTHolla. I'm here if y'all wants to talk, player.
All right, thanks, Rock. Thanks, Brad. Yo, Gary, what you got, man?
Coming up next, y'all, Monkey See, Monkey Do, Chrissy Teigen. Ooh, we going to talk about it now.
The Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Good things come to those that wait up. But don't wait to jump in too long. Don't sleep, you gotta stay up. Don't sleep, you gotta stay up. Ooh.
Hold it! He's half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
All right, time right now is 29 minutes before the top of the hour. Rickey Smiley Morning Show, and this is being brought to you by WeFixMoney.com. It's the end of the week, and it's almost the end of the month. You're going to need some money, and you want to buy a really nice Easter suit. WeFixMoney.com can put up to $2,000 in your account, sometimes in less than 24 hours, but you got to hit up the website. That's WeFixMoney.com. Gary, what up?
Good morning, Headkrack. Good morning, America. Good morning, you. It's Thursday, a beautiful day in the neighborhood, and here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. All right, y'all. Remember earlier this week, honey, pop star Miss Rihanna, honey, she said she was quitting Snapchat, honey. She said after they promoted y'all a violent video game against her, well, should I say she and Chris Brown, honey, and she said, you know, they were just, it just wasn't a good look for them. And she said, the hell with Snapchat, I'm out. Well, baby, now Miss Chrissy Teigen, honey, John Legend's beautiful pregnant wife, say she quitting too. She said,
dope.
You got force choked.
Yeah.
That's the spirit of Chrissy, honey.
Got choked up there?
She said, honey, you know what? Since Rihanna's my friend, I'm going to go ahead on and I'm going to stop too. Who cares? Do people still use Snapchat?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's like probably the biggest or second biggest form of social media being used.
Yeah, well, my thing is, honey, I mean, Chrissy, she should, I think she spent too much time on social media. Anyway, if this woman is married to John Legend, she should be at home raising baby Luna, whatever her baby name is, and getting ready to have this next baby. And all this Snapchat and all this different stuff, and now she's joining forces because of Rihanna. I think it's crazy, but that's neither here nor there.
It's
honey.
part of the game, bro. If you're trying to be in entertainment limelight, you got to play all the little games everybody else playing.
Really? Well, I guess she's playing it then, honey. Well, congratulations, Chris, honey. We're going to miss you on Snapchat. All right, moving on. In other celebrity news, oh, my God. The hip-hop community needs to be ashamed of itself. And I'm talking to you, Brad, and you, Headkrack, because y'all are more hip-hoppers. It is a sin. Did y'all know that? Now, everybody
off this radio.
Now, everybody was talking about y'all, honey. Everybody was devastated y'all following y'all that untimely death, honey, of Bad Boy Records guy, honey. The first sign, to be exact, honey, Craig Mack. Well, it's being reported, y'all, honey, that none of his industry peers, y'all, showed up to his memorial on yesterday. None.
Yeah, only person that went notable was like DJ
Scratch
from EPMD. Yeah.
Why did nobody show up? That is ridiculous. Y'all supposed to be a family and bros and sis and all that.
Y'all, I mean, I knew Craig Mack, and of course I didn't want nothing to happen to him, but I'm in Atlanta. I have to work, and I mean, I don't know why.
But it's called a plane, though.
I don't know why others didn't show up. It's called a plane, though, but I have to be at work. It's called my job, my livelihood. I send my condolences and prayers, but I can't speak for all the other people that didn't make it. They probably have reasons too, Gary. Damn.
Well, Headkrack, and you're a self-proclaimed New Yorker. Why you didn't go?
Don't do that, Gary. Don't even entertain that.
I don't even know Craig Mack like that. Met him twice. Don't know him like that. But like, from the outside looking in, you wonder like, how come Puffy didn't pay for the funeral? And I know they had like their little weird little thing off and on, but it's just like, man, you helped like launch.
Do we know
business.
he didn't help?
I don't know. You can only assume.
I'm sure he did.
I'm sure he helped or sent flowers or did something. Come on, Gary, don't do this one.
But I feel bad. I would hate to die and nobody show up to my funeral.
Well, you should have went, Gary.
Well, my thing is, honey, I didn't even know him, period, honey. I mean, I heard it songs well, but it's sad when all these hip hoppers and rappers get on stage and bruh, and all this and the other, and their poor child untimely died and nobody showed up to the funeral. Could you imagine what his family thought?
Well, he had a lot of people that loved him, and a lot of people felt bad and were hurt by his untimely death. So everybody can't make it to everywhere, Gary.
And that thing in New York was just a memorial service. His actual funeral was held in South Carolina at that compound/cult thing he was in.
That was even closer then, but I feel so bad. Bless his spirit, y'all, honey. All right, the color today, y'all, is one of my favorite summer spring colors. My color today, y'all, is ultraviolet. On the high end, you say ultraviolet. On the low end, just say beautiful eggplant purple. We just love a good eggplant.
Did you say ultraviolet?
Ultraviolet. VIOLET.
It should have been full of stool.
That's what follow me on social media at Gary WDTA. No, Brad, it's going to be
yes,
ultraviolet.
Gary, you just troublemaker. You
flood his timeline with stool emojis.
Yeah, stool emojis and the turd symbol.
Time right now, it's 25 minutes for the top of the hour. Thank you, Gary. John Lion Sounds has the throwback chicken and waffle mix coming up next.
Downer ass Gary. God.
Oh, Gary, you are so messy, but that's how I like it.
Get more of Gary's tea now at RickySmileyMorningShow.com.
Macy's Easter sale has the best holiday styles.
I know. Great savings, incredible specials.
Plus an extra 20 or 15% off with our Macy's card or savings pass.
Love these dresses.
Designer suits for the guys.
And the best dressy looks for kids.
We even save on select Nike gear for everyone.
Plus, Star Rewards members have the chance to participate in Star Money Days. Store associates have all the details.
So many ways to save, we better get hopping. Get it?
Really?
Savings off sale prices, exclusions apply. Details at Macys.com/starmoney.
I'm at Walgreens because I'm not feeling my best. My allergies are giving me an itchy nose, watery eyes, and sneezing. Luckily, Walgreens is right around the corner to help me find the right allergy relief fast. With brands like Allegra, I get 24-hour relief for my toughest allergy symptoms. So even when allergy season is at its worst, Walgreens is there to help me feel my best. Walgreens, trusted since 1901. Now with cards, select Allegra products are $17.99 through March 31st. Use as directed.
No one could do it better. The Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
We keep it straight scorching.
Zig it out, anyhow, bad man now, zig it out, zag us out, anyhow, be the man, I'm out there now, zig it out, make number one.
Rick Smiley Morning Show, 10 minutes before the top of the hour. John Lion Sounds, you done it again, my man. Throwback chicken and waffle mix.
All day, man, I had to take it all the way back. Some 50 Cent, some crisscross, and so much more. I'm going to post this mix on my podcast for the link. Just hit me on the Instagram at JAHLionZone.
Hey, and big up to you for, starting it off with the DMX joint. I don't know if y'all heard it, but you got sentenced to 1 year in prison for tax evasion.
Yeah, I swear, DMX, he just knows how to get out of situations. I think he's going to be straight, because how many times has he been arrested already?
Most of them. I can't even tell you enough. He's been arrested most of the times. And he never gets it right when he comes out. I almost think he likes it there. But I root for him. Like I root for Black Tony. Black Tony, you promised yesterday, man. You put your hand on the Bible and you swear before God that you was going to come to work today, man.
Cool.
What up, man?
So first, shawty, start tripping. Shawty, you sound like one white folk down there. Shawty, start tripping. Shawty, look. Look here, shawty. Hey, shawty, look here, shawty. Why you trying to regulate, shawty? Look here. Hey, look, boy. Last night, boy, we hit the lick, boy. Boy, everybody boy, shawty, all y'all finna benefit. Shawty, everybody finna come up now, boy.
What you got?
Do what I be doing? I be doing that for y'all, shawty. But we rolled up at China Cafeteria last night, boy, on KK, boy. We rolled up on there about 9:40 something. But shawty, 4 in a box Chevy, shawty, but Miss Lily gonna let us up in there, boy. They finna close, shawty. But shawty, what she was thinking about, boy? You don't know that the Robin Group, but who do that, shawty?
I don't even know.
But who let folk in the raw in the box Chevy come up in your spot at 10 o'clock, but you finna close, but you already, but shawty, she in the hood, she already should know what it is, boy.
Yo, what you get out of there with?
Shawty, you finna got, cuz. But we done ran up in there, boy. Put me in Lily and her husband. Say, hey, look, shawty, y'all know what it is. Go on and get in that closet, boy. Get in that closet with that mop bucket and all your little cleaning supply, boy. Lock up, boy. Lock you up in there for a minute, boy, because we finna get all that, boy. Shawty, we got all that little food up out of those, shawty.
So what you're telling me is you put people in a mop closet and then you rob them?
Yeah, shawty. Hey, shawty, man, shawty, you got to shut up in there, boy. Hey, shawty, you done got. You ain't got, you can't do nothing but get up, shawty, boy. We got everything, boy. Hey, shawty, we finna be cooking. I'm finna cook up all this food for the morning show, boy. We got a little crock pot out here, boy. We got a little hibachi grill, shawty. We finna fix up all this. We got fried rice, boy. We got them braided wings, boy. We got chicken romaine.
You got braided wings or breaded wings?
Braid with the sticky sauce on it, but the braided wing, but we got the Sesame chicken. But we got them but hey, boy, we got that scrump, boy. We gonna make that scrump fried right, boy.
Yeah.
Shawty, you know they got them big scrump, but they be cutting them scrumps up, but we got the whole scrump though, but we got the whole scrump with the little doodle string in it, boy. We got the lemon pepper wine, boy. We got the little combo special, but we got that. Hey, T-Rock, you like that pepper steak, boy?
Man, I like that shrimp fried rice, but you got to clean them shrimp off, man. You can't have them doodle strings in there.
Hey, I'm gonna have my girl take them little doodle strings out of the machine. I ain't know that what it was, shawty. I thought that was part of the scrump.
Oh, man.
She said, no, shawty, that's the doodle string, but we got that beef with broccoli, but we got that mango. What that mandarin chicken, boy? We got that
mandarin chicken.
Yeah, we got them egg rolls, but them egg rolls on burn too, boy. We got them egg rolls, boy. I done stuck some extra scrumps down in them egg rolls, boy.
Black Tony, when you coming, man?
Oh, yeah, I promise you, shout out. Hey, shout out, real talk. I promise you, boy, on everything on the United States, boy, on my uncle, little son, boy, I'll be there tomorrow, shout out. I see y'all out there tomorrow, boy. Hey, look, we gonna be behind Dollar Tree over there on the west end, but come on through there. I'll be out there about 11 o'clock.
Your uncle, little son's your cousin.
Yeah, that's my little cousin, boy.
Okay. You promise, Black Tony?
Shout out, stop trying to make me promise your ugly ass.
Still to come on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
I am the one that gave damn money when she didn't have. I am the one that took care of their children and got into a dispute with the husband and lent him they ass money because they didn't have no where to go.
They ain't tell me that.
Next on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Shop Lowe's for great savings to help bring your lawn back to life and keep it looking its best.
All right, 3 minutes after the top of the hour, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. It is prank phone call time. Guess what? I was about to call you Gary, but you're definitely Rock T. Your boy's back at it again. RoyWoodJr.com. Want to hit? Here it go.
Yeah.
What's going on, baby?
Yeah.
Hey, I'm sorry for calling you at work. Is you busy?
What's that?
This Leo Devlin, baby. I'm one of Derek's friends.
Say what now?
We finna do an intervention for Derek, me and some of my buddies, and you're a bad influence on him, so we don't need you coming around him no more with all that drinking and all that malt liquor, because we're trying to get them together. You're a bad example. I just wanted to call and let you know what's going on.
So, well, who gave you my number?
Baby, no, we'll get to all that in a second, baby. I'm just calling to give you my business, and then we'll handle your business when we handle my business.
Well, no, we handling my business first, because you called me at work.
Baby, I'm sorry for calling you at work,
right.
baby.
But you don't tell me now I'm no bad example for Derek. That's him to decide that.
Well, baby, I'm trying to intervention. That's why it's called an intervention, because the boy don't know no better. He don't know that you ain't no good for him.
That's up to him.
You come around cussing and drinking around his daughter, too.
Who come around and drink? No, the daddy do that.
You come around there.
Good day.
No, baby, don't. Hello?
The person you called is no longer on the line.
Yeah.
I apologize, baby.
Excuse me, Mr. Derek is on the other line, and I told him I don't appreciate your friends calling here and insulting me at my job because I'm highly intelligent. He's on the other line now, because if it's anything he needs to tell me, he's man enough, just like he was woman enough. He came and got me.
Baby.
I didn't follow him. And then as far as his daughter, if she got anything to say to me, she need to come and say me, because I'm the one that helping her ass. I am the one that gave damn money when she didn't have. I am the one that took care of their children and got into a dispute with the husband and lent him they ass money because they didn't have no where to go.
They ain't tell me that.
See?
I ain't know that, baby. We just trying to get an intervention. Derek don't even know nothing about this even finna go down.
First of all, the daughter should have fronted me. She don't need to have Derek don't need to have no
baby,
friends or nobody calling trying to, talk to me about what we need to do as far as Derek.
You got the game twisted, baby. That ain't even what we was even talking about,
I don't
baby.
care, but I'm just saying, you don't come telling me I'm coming around her cursing and all that.
Well, that's what they had told me, baby, and I'm just trying to get Derek together, so I was trying to get out all the bad entities, and I thought you was a bad entity.
His friend with the glasses and everybody else said I am a good example for Derek, because first of all, I comes over there and cook, and then, frankly speaking, I'm going to tell him to call her at her job because I don't appreciate that.
Ooh, Lord, well, let me straighten this shit out now.
I don't appreciate that. She's saying I'm a bad influence for her father. I don't appreciate this worth a damn.
Well, one more person you need to call when you start making your calls, comedian Roy Wood Jr., because this is a prank phone call, right?
Tell her, don't let me have to be taking out a pistol for everybody today. Don't go to me on my job talking no shit, because she knows she know I'm the right one for you, baby.
All right, then, man. What's up, RoyWoodJr.com? Mr. Crump, good morning, sir.
Hey, good morning. Thank you for having me.
Hey, thanks for checking in, man. What's going on with this case, brother?
Hey, it's unbelievable, man. Yet again, we're here talking about another senseless killing of an unarmed black man by the police. They shot him 20 times in his own backyard. His grandmother sleeps every night 5 feet from where her grandson was executed. And so we're fighting to get justice for Stephon Clark. So many unanswered questions when you watch that video.
Yeah, and 20 times is very excessive. Sometimes even 2 times is excessive, especially when you have the ability to tase people that you think, may be somewhat of a threat or a danger. I've seen people use less lethal force against people who posed a larger threat than what Stephon Clark did. Do you have an explanation as to why you think they shot him so many times?
There is no explanation when you consider that there were young white men who went into school and shot 34 people, killing 17 of them, and they didn't shoot him not once. But an unarmed black man with a cell phone, they shoot at him 19 times. Or the young man in Austin, Texas, who was bombing homes, they followed him for hours, and the police didn't shoot him once. But this unarmed black man, they shoot at him 20 times. And on top of that, the White House said that this is just a local matter. I object to that. It is not a local matter. This is a national matter, especially when you consider 73 civilians have been shot by police bullets in the last 2 years. And I'm sure it's not shocking to anybody who listens to Rickey Smiley show that 70 of them were African American. Unarmed.
Now, Benjamin Crump, not that this matters, because if you look at the history of all this stuff that's been going on, but do you think that they're going to release the police body cam video anytime soon?
Well, they did release the police body cam video and the helicopter surveillance video, so we have that out. The question is, the things they did on that body cam surveillance video, like they muted the microphone after they executed him, after he had been laying there dying for 5 minutes. They tell everybody to mute the microphones. And so that's very troubling because that goes against policy. If you're muting microphones, isn't that the very reason why we have body cam video and audio so we can see what happens? So the family is very suspicious of the Sacramento Police Department, especially since they felt they were lied to. The next day after the execution, they were told the reason they had to do that was because he had a gun. Then they had to walk that back, and then the next day they said, well, we had to shoot him so many times because he had a toolbar or a crowbar. And then they had to come and walk that back, and then finally they came clean and said all the brother had was a cell phone.
So, on a federal level, Attorney Crump, what can we do as citizens or and civilians to try to put forth some sort of legislation in place that makes it a crime for police to lie, change, alter stories the same way that they've been doing, like in a lot of these cases?
Well, there are already laws on the book. We just got to make the federal government enforce the law and give us due process of that law, too. Give us equal justice. Because you heard Sarah Sanders, the White House press secretary, say yesterday when she was asked about it, what is the president and the Jeff Sessions, the attorney general, planning to do about Stephon Clark, about Alton Sterling in Baton Rouge, Louisiana? And she said, well, we consider those to just be local matters. That is a problem when your mentality is it's happening all over America, but you try to marginalize it. Well, our lives can't be marginalized. We love our people, too, and we want justice for our people, too, equally.
No doubt. Now, for those who just joining us, we're talking to Attorney Benjamin Crump. We're talking about the Stephon Clark shooting, which took place in Sacramento. He shot 20 times in his backyard. They said he had a weapon. He didn't. Now, you mentioned Alton Sterling, and that was another case where we saw the video, and you could easily see that these police officers were in the wrong, but yet these guys skated. Why do you think that happened?
It's the intellectual justification of discrimination is what I argue in courts all the time in a civil matter. Because I'm the civil lawyer, we don't decide whether the person goes to jail or not. We can't even decide if they're going to be charged. That is the decision of the elected state officials, the elected DA. And many of our people get that confused, that they think we can control if somebody can go to jail. All we can do is argue the civil wrongful death lawsuit and make the case that it was unreasonable and unjustified and unnecessary how they killed our people. And so we, on Alton Sterling and them, the videos, when your local DA don't convict or prosecute and convict, then we got to lose our minds and put a target on him and say, we don't care about anything else the next election, but you let Alton Sterling murderers get away with it, and we're going to vote you out of office. We got to become like the Jewish people when they say never again.
Absolutely.
I mean, it got to be personal, and it's on the local level, and it's the DA is the enemy, not the people who are up here trying to fight for the families. They have to hopefully understand that we're all together, and the common enemy is the people who are allowing our children to be executed, and there'll be no accountability. That is what we have to focus our energy on. Let's make sure we understand what the objective is. It is to get equal justice, and the elected officials are the targets, not the people who are trying to help the families.
Right. Now, I know a lot of people in the morning time are moving kinetically. You're in your car right now. You're going to work. You're going to school, whatnot. Where can people go to find out when the local elections are happening in their particular cities and states so they can look at the candidates, look who has their best interest in mind, and make some changes in the future?
That is such a great question, man. The Secretary of State for your state has, when every election is supposed to be, your election supervisor has that information readily. I thank you all at the Rickey Smiley Morning Show, because you all do a great job of telling people to get out to vote and what to do to make sure their vote is heard and counted. On these particular matters, you should also go down and form court watch programs, so people who go to court when they can, and you don't have to do it all the time, just once a week or once a month, and watch how they're administering justice to our children. Because you can go in any courtroom in America and watch when little Billy and little Becky committed a same crime that little Shaniqua and little Junebug commit. Well, little Billy and little Becky, who are often white, they get the benefit of the doubt, the benefit of consideration, the benefit of possibility, while our children, they are taken to the corner of the courtroom, fingerprinted, and convicted with a felony, and now they have that felony for the rest of their lives. And you look at that judge and say, hold on, why did you treat the white children different from our children? We need to report that to our churches, our fraternities, sororities, our civic groups. So when we go to the poll, we say this judge here, this DA here, they're killing our children in the courtroom, and that's just as bad as when they kill Stephon Clark or Trayvon Martin on the street. We got to fight for our children, and the way we do it is not by lip service, but by doing stuff. forming those organizations, being active, even when the cameras are gone. Say, we're going to court every month. Instead of going to our little luncheon, we're going to go to the court and watch what they do to us. And you'll be fascinated if you do that, how they administer injustice in America, especially as it relates to black people.
Yeah, I think a lot of people just don't know. Well, Attorney Crump, we thank you so much for your time and energy. We see you out there, and you out there fighting the tough fights. These ain't easy to win cases, and you don't win them all, but at least you out there fighting a good fight. And next time you come on, we got to talk about people having proper legal representation, because that's how we lose a lot in a lot of these court situations. But Reverend Al Sharpton's going to be at the funeral today, am I correct?
Yep, he's preaching the eulogy, and we're trying to keep attention on this matter. And, on the civil side, we always win. It's just we got to make these prosecutors do their job.
Yeah, now these people are criminals. A lot of these people who are doing these crimes are criminals, and they need to be behind bars, man. So thank you so much for your time and energy, man. If people want to follow you, where do they go?
At Attorney Crump on Twitter or Instagram.
All right, man. One time for Attorney Benjamin Crump.
One time.
Keep up the stellar work, my brother.
Appreciate y'all. God bless you.
Hold it. He's half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show time right now. It's 29 minutes before the top of the hour. This portion is brought to you by...
This segment is brought to you by Taco Bell. Taco Bell just made a taco shell completely out of fried egg and filled with bacon, potatoes, and cheese. It's called the Naked Egg Taco. And you can now get 2 for just $3.49. It's all the breakfast you love wrapped up in a fried egg shell. Taco Bell.
Thanks, Pepper. Gary, what up?
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, Headkrack. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Thursday, a beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Tori Hart, the beautiful first wife, y'all, of Kevin Hart, honey. She is admitting, y'all, which I didn't even notice, and I talked to Tori on a regular, but she admitted, y'all, that she contemplated taking her life, y'all, when Kevin went public with his new wife, Miss Aniko.
Why?
Yes, she said, honey, that she's opening up about it. She said when she accused Kevin of cheating with Aniko, y'all, when they were still married. But she said that there were days that she didn't want to get out of the bed. She said she was talking about her feelings on how Kevin's romance with Miss Aniko. Now, she did an interview recently, and she shared that there were days when I didn't want to go on, and I was like, well, what do I need to live for? And of course, in those moments, she said I would just get calls from her mother, and she said she would get calls from her sister and whatever, and they would call her, but she said the pain, honey, fighting through the pain, honey, was very hard for her. But now, she's finally moved on. She said she did a lot of praying and fasting and developing a relationship with God, and she said that's what helped her get through those difficult days. I didn't know that because it always seemed like, she was, good and it didn't really bother her or what have you, but now she's admitting it and telling about it, which is, I guess, is a good thing.
It's that laughing face, smiley, a crying face aspect of comedy, man. You just got to kind of laugh through it and keep pushing, but you can't really invest energy emotionally into people who don't want to be with you. You just got to let them go.
Yeah, even though it does take a while. I mean, you let them go. It just don't happen that easy, though, but you do have to kind of, fast and pray or whatever and drive up and down the street, honey, thinking about it or whatever.
Now that's weird. Now you're wasting gas money.
Well, that's what I did then, honey. I waste a lot of gas money. Huh?
How long did it take you to get over B.E. James?
I'm still not over him yet because I feel the remnants of him right now.
The remnants.
That's a terrible visual.
Oh,
all right, moving on. In other celebrity news, y'all, oh my God, y'all, the prayer warriors are being solicited for Emily B. Did y'all hear the disturbing news with Love and Hip Hop star Emily B? They're saying, y'all, that Fabulous was arrested the other night, y'all. They say he allegedly, honey, assaulted her. Now, that's his girlfriend. Now, they're saying sources close to him said that Fabulous, he turned himself into the cops, y'all, in Inglewood, New Jersey. They're saying, y'all, when he and Miss Emily lived together. Now, they're saying that they told that Emily first contacted the police and told them that Fabulous had hit her. Now, they said the rapper was accompanied by his attorney when he went to the police precinct. They said he didn't spend no time in jail, Brad, but they said he was cited for the alleged incident. They gave him a ticket. Now he got to make a court appearance. But a lot of people are saying, y'all, that he probably hit him because his mouth was hurting or stuff. Because, when he had spent that $40,000 on those new teeth and stuff, they say he probably was going through pain.
So he was acting out? Is that what you're saying?
It could make, it could, if your teeth hurting, Brad, and stuff, honey, it could hurt. It makes you do some crazy thing. So,
Yeah,
I mean,
like little kids with an earache.
Yeah, so, honey, bless her. And he even talked about it. They said in this 2001 song, they said right now and later on. So, about him getting his teeth done. So, probably he was experiencing some teeth pain. So, let's keep him.
What does right now and later on have to do with anything?
Because that's when he talked about his teeth, honey. Remember, I just said he
hurting right now and then later on.
he rapped about that, his teeth. So I'm just letting people know that he's experiencing a teeth problem, and he even talked about his teeth. So that's probably why he got real irate with her. That's what it has to do.
Okay,
Moving on. In other celebrity
Let that vein
news,
come out
y'all,
your
honey,
neck. Get mad.
in other celebrity news, Vivica Fox, y'all, baby, everybody's excited about that. Vivica Fox is about to come out with her own talk show. Now, it's titled Face the Truth. They're saying that CBS has picked it up, honey, and they're saying, baby, Vivica is going to be at the reins of it. And a lot of people are being excited about it. They say because the show's going to be a little bit like maybe a Judge Judy and a Dr. Phil, honey, with an American Idol twist. So
that's
they say,
a weird-ass combo of things
going on. They say Face the Truth, y'all, set to premiere, honey, mid-fall. So I can't wait to watch it because I love Vivica Fox, so I can't wait to watch this show, honey.
It's like Ellen and Buck Rogers. Oh, man. It's just a weird conglomeration.
A fear factor mixed in, people drinking bug shakes. Like, what else they gonna do on this show?
That's all right, baby, but Miss Vivica gonna be, honey, doing it, honey. She's gonna be getting her coins. All right, the color today, y'all, is one of my favorite spring summer color. My color today is ultraviolet. On the high end, you say ultraviolet, and on the low, you say beautiful eggplant purple. Headkrack, don't you love a good eggplant?
Yeah, when it's grilled.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Don't follow me on social media at Gary WDTEA.
Yeah, I almost walked in.
Don't fall to that trap, man.
He did.
When it's grilled, not on my grill. There we go. One time for Gary with the T. Coming up next, we have a contest that is a mixture of The Price is Right mixed with Silence of the Lambs. It's Rickey Smiley's ATM contest. If you know that PIN number, you better act like you know.
Rickey's ATM contest is on the air. Do you have the PIN code from RickySmileyMorningShow.com? Well, call now at 1-866-9-RICKY and let's get you paid.
Alright, today's Thursday. You're probably asking yourself, the hell am I watching TV tonight? You have no ideas, but don't worry. The Rickey Smiley Morning Show got it covered for you. Now, Gary, Thursday night, you do some appointment TV watching. What are you watching tonight?
Tonight, I'm going to watch RuPaul's Drag Race. I love RuPaul's Drag Race, honey. On VH1, y'all need to watch it. It's a real good show, and it's about the 4th season, and, honey, baby, those girls be letting us have it, honey. So I love that, so I'm going to be watching that tonight.
Word. Well, if you have cable or you got access to somebody's Fire Stick or something like that, you might want to check out Atlanta. It's Donald Glover's show. And every episode has been pretty good. Last week was a little slow for me because anytime he talk about Ern's relationship with his girl, it kind of like, I don't know. Those are never my favorite episodes, but they're interesting. So I can't wait to see what they deliver with tonight. What you want, Rock?
Man, I'm gonna be watching some sports games tonight. I don't know which game. I always like to look at the matchups on who's gonna be playing in the NBA. Because the tournament, the Final Four don't kick back off to this weekend. So tonight, I gotta look at my matchups, and then I'm gonna choose from there.
Word. And if you like superhero stuff, Gotham's on Fox tonight. You got Arrow on the CW, which by most people's accounts is pretty good. Superstore is funny if you like comedies. And for ladies who just like Shamar Moore for no reason, SWAT. I hear it's pretty good. SWAT's whack?
I don't know.
Okay. Well, there it is. So
I just laugh. You like Shamar Moore for no reason.
Oh, I mean, well, he's talented. He's been around for a long time. But, some people will support Shamar Moore and whatever he does.
So there's a lot of reasons to like Shamar Moore. He's everything I ever dreamed of. Like, if I could be him, I would trade.
You should say that in a corner quietly.
Yeah. No, he's doing it right.
It's a respect thing, right?
It's an open forum.
It's a respect thing.
Put it out there.
But I heard that SWAT was off the chain. I ain't seen it yet.
Word, man. So support the homies, man. That's what's on TV tonight.